have a question. Find the character count. Find the character count with the help of advanced for loop. Okay. Or you can have an advanced for loop, like you can have string. What hope you remember the advanced for loop. Okay. Using an advanced for loop, find out the character count. Okay, and then here you do your character count business. Okay, with the help of an advanced for loop, calculate the character count. With the help of advanced for loop, calculate the character count. Which means the particular file I was talking about, you should be having 9 characters. I had 3 lines, 3 words of 3 characters each, which means this particular file, I should be getting the character count as, the character count should be 9. Okay, you need not use the ch read character reading. Instead, use an advanced for loop and then calculate the character count. Till now, we were seeing about normal files. Normal files, they have a characteristic called sequential access. You read from the beginning and then you go sequentially till the end, one after the other. You call it sequential access file. Now, we will learn something in Java called random access files. Random access files, they are actually a beauty of Java. You call them RAF files. RAF. Random access files. Now, random access files, you can actually go in a haphazard manner. You can start in your first location, then you can go to your 8th location. After that, you can come back to this location, and then you can go on traversing. You do it with the help of a method called seek. Random access files, they're even known as direct access. You can directly access, let's say, the 9th position with the help of the seek function. They're considered to be much more efficient than sequential access files in Java. Usually, we do things in Java with, we do both. We do direct access files and RAF files, but RAF files are considered to be more efficient, and majority things happen with the help of RAFs in Java. So we'll see how to do RAF programming. RAF writing, it follows the same logic of your normal file writing. Only thing is, instead of creating your files, you will be creating random access files. You have to create objects of random access file. So I'll just simply create an object is equal to new, Control C, Control B. I'm creating a random access file. Okay. Now, normally when you create files, you simply given the file name. When you do random access files, you will have to give the file name plus the permissions, authentications. Okay, like if it is read only, give just R. If it is write only, give W. If it is both read and write, give RW, and so on. Okay, so I'll just give a path. I'll give C. I had a file, test123.txt. I'll use my same file. Okay, which means I'm telling create a connection to this particular file and have it in a mode which is both I can read from it, and I can even write into it. So no, I'm planning to write in something. So I'll just write string, let's say string S. String S is equal to Gayatri. String S is equal to Gayatri. And now I have to write into my file. What should I be writing into my file? I should be writing the string called S. Okay, get it bytewise. get it byte-wise, just as their normal files. And then I will be writing it into my file, and then we'll follow the standard method. You can even give a file dot close. Okay, this is how you write into a random access file. Open up a file, decide the mode, then directly write. Okay, I'll do a bit of mischief over here. You remember I told you something called file seek. You remember that file seek. Okay, now I'll give you a file seek third position. Usually when you write, it starts from the 1th position. Now I'm telling leave off the first 2 and then start writing from the 3rd position. I'll save my program. I'll save my program. What was the name? RAF write. RAF write dot Java. RAF write dot Java. I'll compile my program. Java C RAF write dot Java.
I'm command prompt കാണുന്നില്ല.
Okay, Java RAF write RAF write. Okay, now let's open up my file. I'll open up my file. I'll open up my notepad file. Just a minute, I'll refresh it. I'll refresh my notepad. Okay, can you see my notepad?
No, ma'am.
Okay, see, it came up a bit jumbled up because, you know, I already had things into my file. I already had things ABC 1 2 3 XYZ. So what happened is it seeked the 3rd position. From the 3rd position, it wrote Gayatri. From the 3rd position, it wrote Gayatri. I'll run my program once again with a bit of change in my code so that you will be able to see the difference. Okay, instead of Gayatri, I already have Gayatri. I'll just put hash. Let's say in the 2nd position. Let's save my file. Java C RAF, Java RAF. I'll take up my notepad. Oh, just a minute, I'll have to exit my notepad, refresh it, and then come back. Okay, are you able to see it now? I had lots of hashes. The earlier things, they were replaced starting from the 2nd position because, you know, now I gave file seek to 0th, 1th, and then from the 2nd position, I replaced everything with the hash. Are you able to follow the output? Now let us read from the RAF. Can I continue, Gayatri?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll just have another name for my program. Yeah, I'm having the random access file, the same file. I'll do the same file, RW. Okay, now look here. Tell me, Gayatri, when you read a file, from where should you start reading? When you read a file, from which position should you start reading?
First position.
From the, no, file terms, it is 0th position. Agreed?
And 0th position.
Okay, so I'll tell, make the pointer go to the 0th position. Okay, I'm telling the file pointer, please go and start reading from the first position. Position yourself at the 0th place. Okay, so I'm telling my file pointer, please position yourself at the 0th place. Okay, is that fine, Gayatri? And now I am going to read. Now I am going to read. Now let's simply give file dot read. What will you have to read? You will have to read contents of the file. Okay, now as you know, contents in a file are as bytes. In RAF, it's not as, you shouldn't be giving it as int, you should be giving it as a byte array. I'll just simply give a name, bytes, okay? Bytes is equal to new, I'll just create an array. I'm creating a byte array to store all my stuff. I'm creating a byte array to store all my stuff, okay? I'm creating an array of size 20. I'm creating an array of size 20. And then now I'm going to read all my bytes, okay? And now I'll just do a display. I'm read everything, Control C, Control V, system is equal to, I need to convert it to a string, new string, what is it? Bytes, Control C, Control V, yeah, bytes. Because my bytes, I need to convert it to a string. I'll save my program, Control C, file, save as raf read .java. Okay, I'll run my program. Is my output fine, Gayatri? I'll show you my output once again. Java. Okay, I've read out everything. Just like earlier, hope you can see my program. Just like earlier, if you don't give the converting to string, I did a typecasting over here, Gayatri. If you don't give that typecasting, what will happen is you will get a display, but only thing is, like earlier we saw in normal files, it will be numbers, it will be bytes. I gave 20, a huge size. I'm just giving 2. Let's see the difference in the output. Let's see the difference in the output. Okay, hope you're able to see the difference in the output. I gave an array of only 2, which means, I can store only 2 spaces. 2 spaces in my array, which means, in that file, only the 2 characters come up. Earlier, I gave 20. I just gave a random number 20, which means, the whole content could come up. So when you do RAF reading, always, give a bigger size. Give a bigger size so that things happen properly. Is that fine? Okay. Now, RAFs, they have a very good characteristic called appending. What do you mean by appending, Gayatri? What do you mean by appending? You are adding on. Now we'll see how you append onto a file. Okay, we'll have that same file. Okay, we'll have that same file, test 123 file.seek. Okay, now Gayatri, tell me, where do you normally append your file? Imagine I have a file. Now that particular file, it was something like a hash z. Okay, imagine it was a hash z, and you want to add in something called Gayatri. You want to add in something called Gayatri. Now tell me, this is the content of your file. You need to add in something called Gayatri. Where will you add up Gayatri? Tell me, after which character will you add up Gayatri?
I'm last.
No, tell me after which character? After A, or the second hash, or after Z? Tell me, where are you planning to add Gayatri? Z.
Z.
So after the Z, you should be adding Gayatri, which means at the end of the first file, you should add up Gayatri. Am I correct? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
At the end of the first file. So you should seek the last position of your file. You should seek the last position of your file. Now, last position, very simple. You'd find out the file length. You find out the file length. The file length might be over, let's say, a random number like 12 or 13 or whatever. you tell your file pointer, please go and stay at the last position. Are you able to follow me, Gayatri? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Find out the length of the file. Your file pointer, you're telling, please go and wait at the last position. I will write over there. I will write over there. Okay. So what am I planning to write? Let's say I'll have a string. I'll have a string s is equal to Gayatri. Okay. I have a string s is equal to Gayatri. And now I am going to write. I am going to write Gayatri at the end of my file. Okay, so I'll simply write file, the normal writing. File write, what do you write? S dot get bytes, your normal writing. Only thing is you are writing at the end of the file, file dot close. Okay, so I'll run my program. Let me just check my code once again. I'll change my file name, RAF append. RAF append file, save as RAF append dot Java. RAF, okay, this will catch up an error. RAF append dot Java. I'll put up my command prompt. Java craf append dot Java. Looks good. Java RAF append. Yeah, looks good. I'll open up my notepad. Refresh. Okay, hope you can see my notepad. Okay, I've got Gayatri correctly at the end.